And if you're one of them...
Lights, camera, action!
Good morning. So I've been asked to do a review. So this is mine. This is actually what I use. It is a paid promotion. I've been sent this by Allpowers. Thanks, guys. So they asked me to do a review. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you some of the stuff that I charge with it personally, and we'll see how it works on the display thingy bob, whatever it's called. But I'm going to give you some actual facts first, like a professional reviewer. So I've got my reading goggles ready, so I'll be swapping as and when. I'm just going to give you some facts. It's called the Allpowers R1500. I'm going to give you some details on this in a second, but I did my research online. And this is a 650 watt ultra fast solar charging in 2.5 hours. Don't know what that means, but that's what it does. Right, it has a quick AC recharge for a full charge in 90 minutes. Also don't know what that means, but all you tech savvy people, I'm sure you know what that means. It has an AC charger, USB-C charger, USB-A charger, and it's also got the little wireless chargers on the top for when you put your phones on and stuff like that. 2 of them on there. And it says online, this is ideal for motorhomes, caravans, balconies. I mean, what you're doing on your balcony, but workshops and garages. Let me show you. Right, so these here are your plugins. This is how you turn it on, right? There you go, it's on. Oh, it's got 91% power. So these are your plugs. These are not 240, I believe they're 230. Is that right?
That's right.
230 watts, you see, I know. This button turns on these chargers, and this one, I never use this one myself personally. This is your Sig lighter one. You can get air dryers and straighteners that'll go in there. It will power them, but they're rubbish. Myself personally, do you know the ones that are on the plugins for the cigarette lighters? I found them to be a bit rubbish. Not the power bank, the hairdryer and the straight. This one's separate. You have to turn this one off on its own. Turn it off. Turn it on. Now this one, if you turn this one on, it charges all these up. Now as well, this one, if you hold it for 3 seconds, I do believe it goes wireless, and you can hook it up to a app that goes on your phone, so you can check all your stuff in and out. I don't have that, but Gareth does. So it's hooked to his phone, so he knows when it's running out and I've used it too much. So on the side, guys, here, if you lift this port, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of this bit. I appreciate that it does that because I've got no nails so I can open it, but I always think I'm going to snap it off if I leave it open. So this one is your 240. It's your kettle lead, but it's 230 on this, not 240. This is a reset button, and this is where you plug in your solar panel for either the one on your roof, or you can get standy up ones that come with them. And then on this side, guys, does this one push as well? See what I mean? So this, I know what this is. What's the actual name for it?
Expansion port.
Expansion port. So I know what this does. You get some wires, and then you can put a couple of batteries together, so you get loads of power. Now let me make sure this bad boy is back in your view so you guys can see it. Now all your specs and everything when you get one of these guys is written on the back. So all on the back, it comes with a manual, it comes with a charger. So what I decided to do is I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I personally use because this one is mine. This is what I charge my stuff with. So as you can see, I've had it a couple of weeks and I've been using it while I've been on this Scotland trip. So I'm going to show you stuff that I use to charge it up with. So this wire, for me, I'm going to plug in. I charge a few different things with this one. This is a USB wire, Gareth's telling me. Now, my favourite one, a few of you have seen this, a few of you have actually asked about this, and I've just broke it as I picked it up. Right now. So this, guys, is a light that goes on the side of my kitchen for when it's dark. Turns on.
They're always asking what it's for.
Everybody's always asking me. It's just like a little, it's like a ring light, but it's not a ring light. It got loads of different settings. I think it cost me about £5 on...
To brighten up your good looks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm exuberant enough as it is, but this cost me about £5 off Amazon, was it? Want dear. So, as you can see the screen, I'm going to plug this in, and it goes red. I don't know if you can see because it's daylight. So it's kicking out. So to charge this, and I charge this every other day now, so only because I use it a lot, this is kicking out 2 watts, and it says I can leave it on charge for over 50 hours. 2 watts, that's nothing, can it really? That's literally nothing. Most importantly, this same wire, USB, I use to charge my batteries for my GoPro. Right, shall we see what's... And I've put, it's got 3 dead batteries in it, so I wanted to give you a realistic reading. Well, it's telling me one's... Yeah, they're all dead. All dead, all red lights. So I wanted to give you a realistic reading. So this power bank is kicking out to charge 3 of them, 8 watts. See, I waited until I had 3 dead batteries so I could do this precise. So that's kicking out 8 watts, and that will also give me over 50 hours worth of charging for my GoPro batteries, and that's for 3 of them as well. The one that I use a lot of is my Shark Hoover. You see these plugs, and this is why I like this one. The plugs go this way, right? 4 things. Have I got another 240 volter? Yeah, I have. You'll mind this so I can show you. So look, I can plug them in right next to each other. No problems. No problems. So on the other one I could only plug them in one at a time. Now, let me take that one out because I'm not using it right yet. So, this is going to kick out when I plug it into charge. This is not fully charged, but it doesn't need charging, guys. But I'm going to plug it in on charge anyway. Well, I'm confused because it says it's charging on here, love. It's flashing. But this says 0 output. Do you think that's because it's fully charged?
Might be. Turn your over on.
So, as I can show you guys, it's flashing blue and it won't let me turn it on. So it's charging. But I think it's not pulling any wattage out, unfortunately, because it's full. Right, guys. So, what I'm going to say to you is, what I've done is I've plugged 3 items in. And this is still only pulling in 8 watts. Right? And I've got my Hoover is charging because it's flashing. The beard trimmer is flashing, but it is only still pulling in 8 watts. I think it's because they're fully charged. So yeah, so I think because these are fully charged.
Why are you charging my beard trimmer?
Well, I said I was just going to show you stuff that I use.
But that's my beard trimmer. Why would you be using my beard trimmer?
I shaved my armpits with it.
What?
I shaved my armpits with it.
Well, that's my beard trimmer. I cut my beard with that.
I don't want long armpit hairs, do I? I'm on my holiday.
I think I need a new one.
I've always done it with that.
Oh, right.
Did you not know that?
No.
That's what I use that for, guys. God, I've seen my happy about that.
Cheers.
Because I always keep things charged, like I said, it's not pulling any watts in with them. Now, do you know what I do want to try? My iPad. I'm going to leave everything plugged in as well. See if I can trip it. I bet it jumps up now when I put this on charge. Yeah, that's jumped up now, guys. So, that's pulling out 15 watts. Still not pulling out loads. 15 watts, and it's still got over 50 hours worth on it. I have these, I charge these. I've got rechargeable batteries, guys. Double A's and triple A's. They all go in the same port as well. And this has got 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 batteries in this now, guys. So I've got this charging, and now it's pulling out 16 watts. So it's actually less to charge 8 batteries than it is 3 for the GoPro. So that's crazy. My problem is, you see, guys, I don't use a lot of wattage. I'm a very easy bird. No, that don't sound right, does it? I don't need loads of gadgets, so there's not loads of stuff that I use myself personally. This is stuff I use, like I said. Now I wanted to be honest and review everything. So guys, I've unplugged the actual wire for the iPad, and it's on sat on the wireless charge port. So the other thing that I charge, if I'd have put my hair straighteners on and my hair dryers, I could actually do that. I will do that in a minute to show you a comparison, but I'd be absolutely lying if I said I used them every day. But I am going to get them out and show you. And I'm also, when I've done it here, I'm also going to show you how much it uses on my electric blanket, because I use that every day. Next one I've got is, I've got my neck massager. Now this is 12 volt, right? What are you laughing at? I wanted to see how much it uses. So this uses, I'm going to unplug everything else, right? See how much it uses on its own. My neck massager, that is. Right, that pulls out 2 volts all on its own, that. It says it'll last for 50 hours. If you ever need a really long neck massage, ladies, 50 hours. Bet you didn't know you could get 12 volt ones, did you? You asked me to review it, love. For the experiment of this video, I am going to go and get my hairdryer and my straighteners. I will be back in a minute. So this is a hairdryer, not a low wattage one, it's a normal one. So that kicked out 1,266, and it said on there that it would last for 12 hours. Oh, now if I put it on a lower setting, does it use less? Shall we try? I'll put it on full whack then. $174 on a lower setting. Now that was interesting. The lower the setting, the more power it used. So that was bizarre, wasn't it? So I don't know why that did that, but that's what... So it can work your hairdryer, ladies. This, I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to turn it on 200. Fan's kicked in. I've heard the fan kicking in, so this must be high. So this is 2,000. Is it two? No, it is 207. That's not bad, is it? But the fan has kicked in. That's good, isn't it? I only know because it's right here. It's not very loud. Can you hear it? But you can't. No, 168. It's dropped to 165. That's because it got to temperature. Because it does get to temperature right quick. Now, do you know what I've never tried with this power bank? I've been using it for a bit. I could never plug these both in anyway, like I've explained on the other power bank, because it was a bit rubbish. Their design was rubbish with the plugs. Now, if I would have done though, I guarantee, because it was smaller than this one, it would have tripped them. So shall we see if it'll do them both without tripping? And that went to 1,358 and it didn't trip at all. So that's good, isn't it? I really do. This is my power bank, like I said, and I really do like this power bank. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you in a second, because I'm going to go and try. I'm going to go show you what the wattage is with my electric blanket. Right? I'm not taking that off my bed, so we're all going to go move to the boudoir. And then I'm going to plug the electric blanket in, and the hair straightener, and the hair dryer, and see if I can trip it. As you can see, guys, we've moved to the boudoir. Now, this is the wire for my electric blanket that I am using, and this is not a low wattage one. So, I plug that in, it's on, so we've got 77 watts outputtage, right? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to plug in my hair dryer and my straighteners, because if we was on a campsite, some of them only have 10 amps. And if we was on a campsite, I 100% could not run my hairdryer, because they're not low wattage ones, and my straighteners without tripping the electric box. Guaranteed. So we've thrown in to the mix for it, the electric blanket. So I've got the electric blanket on, I'm going to plug the hairdryer on, and I'm putting my straighteners on as well. So let's see if we trip it. First plug is the straightener, because I don't need to press a button for that. I can't find the hole. And there you go, guys, it's gone up to 252. I'm going to stick that in, and it won't go up until I turn it on. Now, it does drop down, obviously, with the straighteners, because once I get to temperature, they're lower down. So let's turn this on and see what it goes up to. Now, it does say it will run for 36 minutes with that on. With just the electric blanket and the hair straightener, it runs for 6 hours. Now let me unplug the hair straightener, because I'm sure it's told me it was about 12 hours the other day. So it's telling me with my electric blanket only 10 hours, but it is at 83%. So I'm sure the other day when I plugged it in, because it's kicking out 77 watts for my electric blanket, I'm sure it said it was 12 hours, and I only put it on about an hour before I go to bed, just to take the chill off, because it's cold. My bed's above my garage, so yeah, it can get a bit nippy. It is December and it is in Scotland. So yes, so this is my Allpowers, and I love it. I won't change it for the world. Sorry, I ain't got no high powered tools or anything to put on it, but this is what I charge of it. This is what I use for my channel. Thank you for watching the review. Get your son over and buy one. Love it. Absolutely fantastic bit of kit. And like I've said, you can see it's mine. I've been using it. It's so much better than the little one that I had. Perfect. Thank you for watching, guys. Gareth's going to drop links and descriptions and everything else in there. Go buy yourself one. And if you're one of them